Okay, and now for the long time coming, I'll be joined here in a minute by Lauren, and we'll do a voiceover of all the video that we got from the event. And it was crazy. There was a lot of stuff going on. Most of it we didn't put in the video because it was crazy, but we will talk about it during the event and with the voiceover. So follow along. It was nuts. It was a crazy day out in the water, literally. Luckily no one got hurt, but damn. So before we get into everything, I wanted to talk about something that happened to me recently. I lost my dog, unfortunately, due to an unknown illness. We still don't know what happened, but he passed, as you can see on the short video that I made. In tribute to him, in this video, when I'm catching them on a jig, it was a jig that I had built here at my own home. I built this out of pieces that I had here in tribute to Taz. So we're trying to set up a shop to see if people want to buy this jig. I really like it. And if you're interested, please let us know down in the comments so we can get more support for this and see if we want to get some more made. If not, oh well. But thank you for listening, and let's get into the video. So let's see who won it, and let's tell you about all the things that went down. Join us. Alright, Travin Moore here with...
I'm Lauren.
And let me just start by saying that this first fish that I was about to catch here that popped off right there was bigger than pretty much anything any of us caught all day.
I mean, you don't have to brag, I saw it happen.
Well, I'm just saying, that it's sad that one was probably a 2-3 pounder, and it was the largest one caught all day out of all 6 of the ones that I caught and all 3 of the ones that you caught.
That was out of the blue.
It's just crazy to think about.
And that's the one that popped off?
The very first one, yeah, the one that I caught after like 2 minutes of being there, yeah. Just insane. But this whole day was nuts anyway. And this one wasn't a bad one to start, but still, it was very small.
Yeah, I think the one that popped off for me on the dock right before you caught that other one was probably the biggest one I would have got to.
But
yeah, if anyone's wondering why we're going by ounces and everything, the fish caught here were so pressured that we basically had to finesse 90% of the fish that we caught. And it really didn't help that we didn't do a lot of moving due to the dogs and everything, so we just kind of really hit home on one spot and tried to make it work. And
I'm on the board. 15
so honestly, if I could have caught 10 pounds today, that would have been absolutely insane.
I mean, in total, I think we including the ones that popped off and the crappie, probably 10 fish.
I caught, so 9 were the ones that we caught. I missed 2.
11, I missed 1, 12, plus the crappie 15.
Yeah, it was...
I didn't realize it was that many.
Oh yeah, we caught quite a good number of fish, just constantly having issues.
Man, she really did try to eat that fish.
Yes, she did.
What's up with that? Where's she at?
She really wanted that bass. Every time I caught one and she was near me, she tried her best to get up there and try to nip at it.
She tried to throw me in the lake at one point.
Yeah, I seen that. And then in turn, she got thrown in the lake.
No, not her. Servers.
I know. She fell in the lake once too.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she did.
Adding my total weight.
You were right there fighting crappie in when she fell.
Oh yeah, I was so focused thinking I gotta kill her bass and broke my hopes and dreams.
And this little guy, literally a dig.
And take it and weigh it. that and its total weight.
But
So
that's why we're
even a little dink like
focusing on total weight and just we measure everything because we're not bothering keeping it, and this isn't some high-level tournament. And not only that, with fishing pressure, we're just getting most of these fish are getting their teeth kicked in constantly. All the big ones are hard to catch. It's the weekend, of course, the fishing pressure's high. So it's just one of those things.
I also think it's hilarious how the past two that we didn't count, I won, and then you kicked my ass in the one that we didn't count.
11 ounces.
Well, the one with the storm, I ended up winning that one by weight.
Oh, because I sat out because you did that. Because that's the point.
It's just
Well,
like
we were
the
both
Texas
manager
rig.
on this one, and we'll get into really why.
The only
we were
difference
both
is you need to
upset
set the
here.
bait, set the hook very
No, we weren't
fast.
upset about each other, just everything leading up to this upset us both.
It was wild.
Like, for example, us just heading out there, we were trying to run around and meet up with some friends, and I feel like I'm, turned around to head to different locations like 8 times.
Yeah, it turned out from us inviting them to go with us to, well, we're here, meet us here, and then we tried, and then it was, well, we're going here now, so and I was like, alright, I'm done. You guys can come see us when we're out, because we drove for 2 hours, and are near you, so you can come see us.
Yeah, pretty much. Which that led into a whole fiasco on itself.
Oh yeah, it was just. But outside of the crazy drama, it was a really good day. The dogs really enjoyed themselves.
8 ounces.
I let them out to go to the bathroom this morning at like 9, and they were still passed out, and that's
8
where I
ounces
had
or more.
Yeah, normally they're wide awake when we're moving.
7:30 bouncing on me,
Bang.
like, wake up, mom.
Yeah,
She's on the,
and now they were just
she's on the board.
nope.
And she's trying to break my rod.
And you can hear her huffing and puffing in the background. But, so, I mean, getting into the drama with what started all of the big drama that we're talking about is a friend of ours showed up because it was a guy we were trying to meet up with earlier. And when he came down, he brought his dogs. Well, between him and Mazikeen, they ended up getting into
Okay.
a bit of a scuffle.
No, that was a full-blown brawl.
Yeah.
Scuffle.
Trying to undersell it, but you can see me afterwards shaking here as I'm tying this lure because I'm still pissed off about it.
Oh, we were both shaking because we just lost our other dog
Like you can,
earlier in the week.
like as I'm tying the lure, you can see my hands and they're shaking
Yeah.
because I'm just boiling under the surface trying to keep myself calm because that made me so goddamn mad.
And everyone else was just playing it down, like they didn't see what was. I was like, "You gotta be kidding me!"
But basically, their dog Coco, which we'll highlight later, she has this habit of getting pretty aggressive with our dogs, and it's new with, well, specifically with Mazikeen or other female dogs. And we take Mazikeen fishing quite regularly, just let her run around.
All the
She's
time.
never had issues with other dogs, even at the house or out here.
She's never shown aggression towards anything ever, except
No.
for their dog.
And so after the event, we end up keeping Maz locked up instead of Coca.
Which
That
was
caused
mind blowing all in itself because Maz didn't start
Freaking out
that
about
fight. It was instigated by her, but that's besides the point.
Yeah. And then this fish would have been great for the weight too, and that popped off because I was trying to dodge her.
Yeah. And I saw him getting mad about it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is just going downhill so fast.
Yeah, I mean, at this point during the day right here, I'm just so pissed off that I'm just doing everything I can just to relax.
Yeah. I mean, luckily our dog was good. This is the third time this has happened with their dog, and so I'm not sure why bringing that dog with our 2 dogs was a good idea, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't know, but that, just the dog itself was catalyst for a whole nother thing that we won't get into.
Yeah.
But it was a long time coming for me saying what I needed to say. So, but I said what I needed to say, and that's all dealt with and taken care of. And at this point in the competition today, I'm utterly crushing Lauren.
Yeah, because that whole hour of the the dogs being there and everything. I was more trying to keep Maz from getting hurt again, and then keeping Serby under control because he was getting a little defensive over Maz there for a little bit, which is good. Any of the dog owners are always pretty proud when their dogs defend each other like that.
Yeah.
So I spent about an hour trying to protect them and didn't really get to cast much.
Oh, look who it is. It's Coca.
Yeah.
That's the dog we were talking about.
Look off the
And
I
you
think
can
it-
hear me there. I'm talking shit on Coca, like, get the hell away from me.
Uh-huh. And you can, I think it's more of a territory thing, and Coco wants Maz to submit, and Maz refuses, and it turns into a fight every single time. And not to brag or anything, but Maz usually wins. She's a German Shepherd. She's a protection dog, so.
Yeah. Less vet bills, though. Less vet bills.
She's made to protect, so. Part of the reason we take her with us.
Yep. Speaking of the dogs, the bad thing about this whole event, too, is I had 3 Tasmanian jigs, 1 Mazikeen jig, and 1 Cerberus jig that I made here, put together myself, color designed and everything. And I ended up losing all but the Cerberus jig, which sucks ass.
Aw, Serby, did you hear that? You weren't lost.
11 ounce.
He's like, yeah.
And that really ruined my day because I was really hoping to just slam them on the Mazikeen or the
Well,
Tasmanian jig.
You did get, like, what, the first 2 on the Mazikeen? Or was that
Yeah,
the
that was the Mazikeen jig, the first 2, because it, in my opinion, it matched the color better of the
Yeah.
water.
It was like muggy water, but you could also see
Yeah,
fish in it. It was a very weird combo.
It wasn't chocolate milk, which normal, which is what the Tasmanian jig was built for, was hardcore, no visibility. It's why I cut the rattles on it.
I just think it was cloudy. It was like all the murky stuff came to the top when it was raining, but you could still see through the water.
Yeah, which was...
It was weird.
And most of the time we were fishing in the shadows because the water was still getting hot, so...
Oh, it was a squirter.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, did you step on that fish's tail?
I barely had my weight on it. I
Oh,
just did it so he quit flipping.
I'll beat you up just for
I
that
did
fish.
not
I
step
defend
on
that
his tail.
fish. I speak for the fish.
I put just a tiny bit of weight on his tail to hold him in place. That's all I did.
You better not have a broken tail.
He did not. If you notice, all my weight was on the front
That's
ball
a
of my
crappie.
foot.
But a good
That
one.
is not a crappie.
Yes, it is. It is because I said it is. Take that off.
She's upset about something that happened to her later on, and you'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute.
No, it's just like that fish. That's crazy. I really think that he gypped me up a few, at least a pound. I think he gypped me. I don't know my fish, so I just trusted what he said. But I really think that you lied so you could win. I call bullshit. I don't need any men in the comments coming at me telling me I'm wrong. Okay, talk to your wife first before you tell a woman
There you
she's
go,
wrong.
baby.
Leave me alone.
Wow. Alright.
I said what I said.
Okey-dokey. Yes, dear.
Love you.
Love you. This one right here, I think, was my smallest one of 5 ounces. Like, small enough I didn't even bother taking him off the hook on my way back because I was like, I can hold him up like I'm just fishing another.
Oh, that was the one. Did you even get a weight on that one?
There was one in here I didn't bother getting a weight on, and I didn't even bother
Little bitty, but
He was so
saving him in the
tiny.
video. Yeah, it was like
Maybe an ounce or two.
maybe. It was a freshly born, and I don't even know how I caught him. 'Cause
You got him to the side.
I just kind of snagged into him sideways with the wacky rig as I was bouncing it back. I didn't even feel it. It just felt slightly heavier than normal. I'm like, oh, caught on grass. And then, sure enough, a bass. I was like, what? So, I don't know. That was insane. But, I don't know.
That's not even
We should have counted the day that we took Taz to the vet and were fishing out there as the tournament. Because I kicked your ass that day.
She did. She, like the first cast, she cast out with a spinnerbait.
I got something, and it was easily like what, a pound and a half.
Yeah, I think we caught.
Ounces.
Almost 10 pounds.
We caught almost 5 or 6 pounds within 30 minutes.
Yeah, no, we caught like 5 bass, but it was over 10 pounds in 30 minutes.
Yeah, it was like
They were big.
30 minutes, and it was
I
right
caught
off the dock.
3 of them, by the way. Like,
Yeah.
right back to back off the spinner, and then it was like over 100, and Taz was overheating, so I gave up. But
Yeah, and that was our last day on the water with Taz, and damn.
and the fish were biting, so it was a shitty but good day.
And the funny part is, it was right in the middle of the day.
It was,
the hottest part. It was like 100 and something degrees.
3 in the afternoon. No shade whatsoever.
Yeah, and it wasn't even that deep out right there by the dock. It's like 8, 9
It's
feet.
the same spot we're at in this video.
Yeah, it's like 8, 9 feet there. It's not even that deep. The deepest part on this lake is 12 feet, and it's on the other side of the entire lake.
But they really like that chartreuse spinnerbait because soon I cast 3 times and I got one every single time. And I was like, alright.
Yeah, and the whole goal of that one there wasn't to compete. The whole goal of that one was just to give Taz a good
A
time.
little poke.
Should've
By the lake.
Yeah.
But we didn't want to put Taz through that.
Yeah.
He was already in pain. We were just there to give him some feel good.
He said, I'm going to go out with a bang and remind you that it's a good fish, but I matter more.
13
So,
and a half ounces.
Yeah,
on that.
yeah, that's how Taz is. Yeah.
Everything's about that.
And this is Liz's last catch.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
The entire event.
I know
I
they were
get
not
one
hitting
more. I mean, well, I mean, if you count this one as your catch,
Oh, no.
as your last catch, then that's true. This is your last one.
Crappie.
And this is the crappie we were talking about. She was
Look at
upset
the
by it.
fins.
Well, yeah.
Because she was so excited that it was just a bigger bass
The dog fell in the water. I didn't even notice. I was so
Yep.
excited.
right in front of me.
No,
Just
that's a crappie.
and if it was a bass that size, it would have been a good maybe 2 pounds.
I wouldn't have won, but I would have caught up.
Actually, that would have put you pretty close.
Yeah.
No,
About a pound.
I'm serious. That's a crappie. Naz, move. That's a crappie, baby.
I didn't want anyone in the comments because I knew they were going to tell me it was wrong. I don't need to
Yeah.
get
That's
to
a
that.
very
anymore.
big crappie.
That's
too.
a good sized crappie.
That's a bass fish.
That is not a bass.
It's 100. Look, even that guy knows it's a bass fish. When did those people get there?
Right after you caught it?
Wow.
You didn't notice
I
it?
was very
camera.
caught
This
up in the
doesn't count.
moment. This is why I take the dogs
But
with
it
me
is
because I don't notice shit like that.
That's a damn big crappie.
I noticed them walking up as I was casting. I was like,
You would think there would as a social worker.
no. Very
That's a
good
bass
sized
fish.
crappie.
4 pounds.
That's a
6
bass.
ounces. wonder
I
what
got
this little
ripped
guy's
off
gonna
of
be.
my weight right there.
And this is my final catch of the whole event.
Probably
And by this
8
point,
ounces.
after this catch, I'm getting to where I'm just exhausted. We've been out here for almost 6.5 hours.
7.
I'm tired.
So 9
The
ounces.
fish are not biting. They're not participating.
They just gave
Put me at
up.
the 5 pound.
I've filtered between everything. We
However
even
many
moved
catches, we'll
once.
put 'em in
Mhm.
the video at the end of it.
And the idea of us not moving to different spots is what I think killed us overall. Because we were just dying trying to fish this one spot.
I also don't think it helped that,
Okay,
you know,
so
in the
this
morning we
little
were
guy's gonna
catching
give
a
me, baby.
crap ton, and then in the afternoon there was like people riding their 4-wheelers, and there was kids jumping on the docks, and people taking their boats in the water, which is all normal, whatever, but I think they definitely messed with.
Yeah. I mean, if we're going to do something like this again, I'd say we do it in the middle of the week, like Wednesday.
Damn it.
Just take a day off and go do it in the middle of the week.
Yeah,
'Cause
we
then-
can.
No one's there. It's been 2 days. The water's pretty much calm from all the weekenders. And it's just free and
And
clear.
half
Honestly,
an
I
ounce,
think you should leave it up to the people in the
half an ounce
comments on
under
it.
5 pounds.
Because I want to do a trip to Colorado and go to the Rocky Mountains for a weekend, and I was
Wanna go
thinking in
pick your
September,
rod tip up?
so maybe we can go do a fishing tournament 1v1 in the Colorado waters,
I like that.
see if we get anything. Or...
But that was the final catch. That's it.
Bam.
I
They
ended
were
up,
very small bass.
yeah, very
It
small
was
bass. Very rough day on the water. If you're still watching, appreciate you guys sticking with us for this long
Rambling.
and rambling. But appreciate it, guys, and look forward to doing this again.
It was a good day outside of everything that happened.
Yes, it was. Alright, well, we'll talk to you guys later.
Peace out.